Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Following the fumble recovery, Newton being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Hey, what up though, gang? This is DJ Dustmite from 46 Gang, and today we're gonna get into a Madden tip. But first, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and hit the bell so you won't miss a thing and be part of this 46 Gang family. So let's get into the video. Today we're gonna talk about how to build a theme team and what are the steps you gotta take and how to make it successful. So as some of you may know, I have an Eagles theme team. Let me go into it, and this is an update video too. Throughout the year you want to get bits and pieces, and try to build them up and build your theme up. So it's kind of like you're gonna be starting off like building a god squad, but you're really building your theme team slowly. You might start off wanting to do a god squad, then you see these theme teams and everything you're playing against online, and then you want to switch it up and build it. Well, that's good because you could quick sell those for training that you have already, like higher overall cards, or sell them in the auction block. So as you see, I have 99 Randall Cunningham, Carson Wentz. Yes, I have to build him up. I know I said that in the last one, but he's probably one of the final pieces I gotta build up, just cause Brian Westbrook. You guys seen these? Jalen Rager is here, so that's another thing about Eagles theme teams. Theme teams in general, you gotta wait later in the year to get more cards, so you just gotta be patient. Let me show you real quick. Taylor Rager has 97 speed, 98 jump, 93 catch, 91 catch in traffic, 93 spec catch, 89 short route running, 86 mid route running, and 91 deep route running. And with theme teams, you want to try to get 50 out of 50. If you want to have some players that weren't gonna have a card, or you notice that they're not gonna have a card that was on that team, you will have to go a little over. So I'm maxed out at tier 10, right? And the benefits about that: get the +2 strength, +2 jump, +2 agility, +2 acceleration, +2 speed. Now on top of that, you could put your sprinter or your shaker and now add even more speed. So that's a good thing about it. So that's what you want to do right there for that. And it's important to power up your players, because you get more boost for the team. Some of them not gonna have any power ups, but that's okay. Like this Dallas Goedert, he doesn't have a power up. Jalen Rager doesn't have a power up, but he's a higher elite card, so that's alright. And I got this Zach Ertz now. I know somebody in the comments in the last Eagles theme team video was saying get Zach Ertz, but I'm no money spent, but I got him now. He has 89 speed, 76 strength, 99 catch, 95 catch in traffic, 95 spec catch, 96 short route running, 93 mid route running, and 68 run block. I'm not really worried about that run block, but he has a great lead block. So that's a good thing about him. I think you guys saw all of these. Maybe not. Yeah, I got that John Runyon and that Lane Johnson. Ridiculous. I don't know if you saw Jason Peters. And I got T.O. See, 97 speed, 95 jump, 96 catch, 97 catch in traffic, 96 spec catch, 93 short route running, 91 midnight route running, and 93 deep route running. So yeah, he's a beast. Don't use him as much, but he's a beast. Alshon Jeffrey's there now, and then I got Golden Tate. Try to make sure I give them their Eagles pictures. So that's how that's looking. And you just want to find as much pieces as possible. You're gonna have to throw in some golds, you know. Like sometimes you have to choose between which one you think is better. Like I chose Richard Rodgers over Will Tye for my team. And you'll just get these little pieces like Chuck Benerick's on defense and on offense. Last year he had an out of position Iron Man, because she has an Ultimate Legend set card, so I used that as a center, the backup center. And you want to make sure you get as much elite cards as possible throughout your team, because that way it can help like different boosts and chemistries. Like because of that Chuck Benerick, I could max out to zone run, you know, little stuff like that. And that's another thing you want to do, figuring out what works for your team. Like I'm a run heavy guy, so the zone run helps with the blocking, and I get better boosts with blocking and stuff like this. And they're already a good O-line. Like look at that 99 run block. So he's a beast. He has 96 strength, 95 awareness, 93 pass block, 95 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, 99 run block, 97 run block finesse. Power, 97 run block finesse. So yeah, he's a problem. I put Lane Johnson at tight end sometimes, actually a lot of times. So if you want, leave a comment saying if you want to see how to run the ball and different tips and tricks. I could do that. Just comment run and put run in the comments, and then I'll put that out for you. Alright, this defense. So I got Jordan Hicks, right? He's a 99 right now. That Malcolm Jenkins came out with that new card, that Draft Heroes card, so it allowed me to get him to a 99. And Jordan Poyer, 99. He was an Eagle too. Yeah, he was an Eagle too. And look at this, Darius Slade. When you fully power him up, he has a 99 card, and he has an Eagle picture. I actually saw it on his Twitter, so I was happy once I saw that. Nicole Robbie Coleman had a card too, because he's going to be Eagle. So yeah, we're doing big things out here. So you just want to, like, for example, with defense, you want to try to max out your lockdown and then your pass rush. I'm still working on my pass rush. I could have had it up, but you see, as you can see here, my backups for my D-line is not allowing me to really, like, if this guy would have been an elite card, I could have had the ×2 at least. maxed out for the pass rush. Um, so yeah, you want to continue. Like say for example, I have enough Eagles, right? Like I was saying, so I'm able to use that Lawrence Taylor for the boost for the pass rush. It's not fully maxed out, but because he's there, I'm able to use him for the pass rush because he has ×4. So little stuff like that. So when you're able to get 50 out of 50 or more, most likely you're gonna go more. You're gonna be able to go over and add random players. Like I have this Ryan Shazier. He helps me out in the lockdown and in the shaker because I got boost from shaker for the strength and the speed. And if you don't have like a lot of pieces, well, you should have a lot of pieces, and you should get help from different players. Like this John Runyon here, he has the ×3, so you're gonna notice that too. And then this Byron Westbrook, he has the ×3 as well. So because of like those theme builders, that should help out too. Look for those theme builders that will give you the boost as well. So that's another way to do it to help get your boost. And also this is important too in theme strategy. You could use John Madden, but I'm debating if I want to use John Madden or, well, I'm gonna end up getting John Madden because I'm gonna switch up my scheme as far as like for boost, because I feel like he'll give more boost. John Madden will give more boost for my team, but you could go with the coach, and then it's gonna be a lot of training, but training's cheap right now, so if you're able to get, I don't know, like probably like 20,000 training, then you should be alright. And then that's gonna give you boosts in pass rush or run block. Was it rushing, passing, and pass defense, pass rush. So depending on what you want to do with your team, you can get boosts in your uniforms too. See, I still have some stuff I have to upgrade. It's not much though. It's cheap. Just haven't got around to it. So you just spend that, and then it's like only 50 training to put in that to go up the tier for each boost, and then you're gonna use Stadium. The Stadium gives you boost too. So it's a lot of stuff you can do, and it'll be different tiers. So, and you'll see your tier on the side on the little menu right here. See, Eagles rushing, rush D, pass D, and passing. So, and then you can see the tiers of how far you want to go.
That's live.
They're all gonna be relatively like 12s or something like that for me. Nothing major. Except for the passing. The passing, I don't really pass like that, so I just put it as I'm gonna go up to tier 4. So give me some boost. Alright, and also, figure out what you want to do with your specialists, and on special teams, you want to make sure you have your kickers and your punters. I know it can be hard for some theme teams that don't have certain pieces, like with the Eagles, they didn't have corners. that out, and then if you have enough players for your theme team, if you struggle on the corner, like people was using Night Train Lane, you can do that. Because he has it where he has all team chems. So that's good. You can open for veteran cards. If they used to play for that team, you could have them on your team. You could choose them, choose the different teams that they had. It's kind of like a power up card. But if it's decent, like this Andre Sandiego, he's pretty decent. He was on the Vikings and then he played for the Eagles for like a short time. So they would get the boost. So you just gotta, that theme builders really helped out a lot of theme teams. So I would take advantage of that. This is for someone who wants to build theme teams later in the future or is looking to build one now, finishing up the year, as far as like already started one. So I built this. It didn't take too long. It was pretty much like finished, and it just takes some time though, especially if no money spent. If no money spent, I think it's more fun if you're spending money, you'll get it like that. But I feel like you'll enjoy it more if it's no money spent. So yeah, and just keep looking in the auction block. If you know that player has certain cards, look for those cards. You can't look under the same team, like your team, because they can have like different cards like flashbacks. So look for that. Try to just know what each card that you need has to put in that power up. That's important too. Like this Alshon Jeffrey, he had a flashback card. I had to get the flashback card. This Brandon Brooks had a flashback card because he's on the Texans, and Alshon Jeffrey was on the Bears. So stuff like that. Try to look for that. And just take advantage of this training. Take advantage of the power passes, because those can help out a lot. It'll have you spend less money as low as possible. That's what you want. Play solos, all that. Try to get your coins up. Just keep saving your coins, and that's the best I can say. It's like a little bit of content going on, so I feel like a lot of people should have their theme teams, and they're getting their pieces little by little and make their upgrades. They're looking to make their upgrades. So theme teams should be finished, or probably just like a few touches they have to do. But yeah, see, I have like these just random teams. That's because Bo Allen, he's a Buccaneer, but he was an Eagle. Malik Jackson, he has a gold card, but I wanted a higher overall, so he only has a higher overall than the Broncos card. Yep. So if you guys got anything out of this, let me know. Hope this helped build your theme team. Hope you get an idea for, if not this year, next year, and future Maddens to come, of how to get an idea to build a theme team and what to do and how to start. Just, if you're not going to do it this year, just do it little by little pieces. That's how you build it. And you pretty much you can't go into it trying to start a theme team because you're not going to have all the pieces. So what you got to do, you just got to get, if it has a good card in your team, just get that and then keep building from that. Get the better cards, and then as you get more cards coming in for your team, you could start selling those other cards and build off the team from there to build your theme team. that's how I did it. Did it last year like that, and I did it this year like that. And I'm gonna continue to do it like that because theme teams are fun. So hope you liked the video. Hope this was enough for you. Hope you got it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments down below, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. And until next time.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready? Ready. I got it. Check 26, check 26. Hey!
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Newton. They'll roll him out right. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
They're gonna need some therapy after this. Check 15, check 15.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Complete. Smith has it. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner, and with good timing, you get a completion as we just saw there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Reggie White, what a force, got back there for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
After the sack on 1st down, Newton. And he's going to go down again. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Brandon Graham. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Newton now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Westbrook. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And a loose football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Following the fumble recovery, Newton being chased out left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Westbrook, he'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off play action, it's Cunningham. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On 1st down, Westbrook. He's got the 1st down inside the 10, and he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down, and this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll try to run with Sanders, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
We got 10. Ready? 58. Come on. Gun. Ready?
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Gun. 58, boy, 58.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And Ingram hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Newton. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
On second down, it's Coleman. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Off play action. Newton. Flush to his right. He can run, and I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
36. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check 3. Check 3.
Check.
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 20.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Reggie White, his 2nd sack of the night.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
20. Check.
To try again after the sack. Newton in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brandon Graham able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Newton. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Double time. Motion. Reset. There we go, Mike 20. Check 43. Check 3.
They'll try the left side. Westbrook. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 33 and a first. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
That's about it.
Madden.